5 minutes. Speed limiter on, reminder. For the formation lap, remind you to cool the car where you can for the restart.
Charles, just a reminder to try and cool down the engine on the formation lap, please, if you can.
3 minutes. Everybody on soft, Red Bull on scrubbed soft.
So Charles, everyone is starting with soft. Red Bull also scrub soft. The first car, new soft, is Hülkenberg P10.
New soft.
New soft Hülkenberg. Okay, you can fire up the engine. Will be 4 burnouts.
And moderate skate 1. And focus on the lights. Last car is on the grid. Skate 12. Fernando 0.7 behind, 0.6. 0.8 behind. Fernando 1 second behind, 1.2.
DRS enable. Russell behind with DRS.
Fernando 1.3 behind.
Russell DRS.
Fernando 1.6 behind. Fernando 1.9 behind, 1.9, and Checo 1.4 in front.
Russell DRS, gap to him 0.8.
And Charles lap time 36.8, 6.8.
And Russell DRS again.
There's Lando car behind, 2.5 seconds. Mod Z available, Mod Z.
Perez behind with DRS.
And Lando 2.6 behind. And Lando 2.8 behind, 2.8.
Perez DRS. Perez DRS.
It's okay.
Copy.
And Lando 3 seconds behind, 3.2 now, 3.2.
Copy, a bit less radio.
Copy.
I'm happy with the management.
Okay, good feedback. It's fine also for us. And Lando 3.2 behind.
So behind we have Perez with DRS and also Sainz DRS behind Perez.
Track limits, Russell.
Copy on track limits for Russell.
Really weird. The balance really oversteering.
Understood. And switch position, yellow.
Track limits for Russell. I have more pace than the guys in front.
Okay, good to know.
And first strike for track limits, turn 10 and sock 6 when you can.
And Lando 3.4 behind, 3.4. Front right disc temps, front right, if you can cool it down slightly. You're doing a good job with tires.
Overall good job on tire management. And Charles, at the moment we are thinking plan A. Plan A and tire phase update when you can.
Looks more a plan A for us for now. Look more at plan A and tire update when you can. Tire phase.
It's in front of one inch later. I'm happy here for the moment. Especially no pressure behind.
Okay, understood. Lando 2.7 behind. I think about rebalance -1 and defin +1 to help you, and balance looks good from data so far.
And we have wind phase 1, low intensity. And flap update when you can.
Okay.
There's a yellow flag turn 4 and switch yellow, switch yellow.
At the moment we have a single yellow turn 4.
And tires are ready, tires are ready. Track is clear at turn 4, track is clear at turn 4.
Track is clear at turn 4.
Copy.
And let me know for flap when you can later. Charles 1 second behind, Checo 1.8 in front.
Let's keep going for the moment.
Copy.
I am good on this, guys.
Okay, good. Keep going and let me know for flap later.
Confirm plan A. And box now, box now, box.
Copy, box.
Can go faster in turn 6 for tyres. And Charles pitted behind and Checo 1.6 in front.
I hope you keep this undercut back.
And no warm up on the hard.
Copy, something's out very off on this set. The fronts were locking like crazy.
Copy, understood.
We are staying out and Charles is in traffic behind Bottas. And Checo is boxing in front in free air, head down.
So Perez Hamilton just pitted now for new hard.
Lap times behind.
And Lando 38.0 behind, is 4.4 behind.
And good job with the tires, continue like this.
Yeah. What's going on with my front left? The front left with the brake. I just cannot get out of front locking everywhere.
So we have temperature imbalance being higher front left.
This is a good lap.
Okay, full push now, one more lap. And mode box. Pit confirm and box.
Temperature imbalance.
Yes, that's correct. Being higher front left.
Okay, so Max and George. Sorry, Charles and George.
36.4, 6.4, first time lap for Charles.
And Norris behind just pitted for new hard.
Pit confirm and box for hard.
Copy.
K2 on. Can pre-select shock 6, all the brakes and focus on the light.
And Sainz just pitted for new hard. He's in the pits now. Close pit exit with Sainz.
And mode X. Tight with Charles, pit exit. And K2 off.
How much is the imbalance?
Around 100 degrees. And you are doing a good job on tires.
Guys, if you wanna go and get George, I shouldn't wait my tires behind Charles.
Understood. No slow intro, good job. Keep pushing.
Yeah, but unnecessary.
And Russell might have power unit issue in front with temperatures.
Let's go and get
Russell doing quite a lot of lift off for engine temps.
My car is fully going to the right when I'm braking.
Okay, we are checking.
Like this I cannot fight, it's fucking dangerous.
Let's go hunting.
Do I need to do some brake management to finish the race, or am I okay continuing like this and I just have to manage the front blocks?
At the moment, continue like this, manage front locking. And we can see the imbalance and the pulling and the braking. I confirm we can see it on data.
Checo 2.8 in front, you're doing a great job.
Checo space.
Checo lap time 36.3, 6.3. We have a tire advantage on him. And Max instead in front, pitted just now on hard. You are doing a good job on tires, status 3. Keep pushing like this. And Max first time lap on hard 35.2, Checo 6.0, Russell 7.2,
So Russell lap time in front, 37.2, Norris behind, 36.4.
Checo lap time.
Brake balance -1 on these tires, we believe. I'll let you know. You did a 6.0 previous lap, you did a 6.2. You're now matching his lap time, this lap around.
And we need secondary, KC position 5, KC position 5.
Okay, control the rear slipper. I don't want the rear slip to go high on the braking.
Okay,
With different
understood.
balance.
Let's check lap time 6.3.
Russell 36.7, Norris 36.5.
Faster than Checo first sector.
Got a bit under balance on this tire.
Are we still having issues with brake? Can you tell me which person inside the tank?
Okay, understood. I went up at point 2. I will go for one more step next lap, next stop.
So stable, if anything, slightly getting better.
Checo lap time 6.1. Russell behind 6.7.
Russell 36.8, Norris 36.6.
Div mid -1. Div mid -1 to help you. You're faster than Checo 2/10 first sector and slower 2/10 second sector. 6.0, same lap time.
So Russell 37.0, Norris behind 36.7. I confirm we are going plan A, plan A.
Can go faster in turn 6 for tires if you want. And focus in exit 11, losing to Checo there, exit 11.
I feel a bit dirtier. Maybe I have one bit more pace.
Understood?
But with the dirtier,
Copy.
And you are doing a good job on tires and also managing the brakes. Good job. Russell 37.0, Norris behind 36.7.
how many laps in this tire?
Switch position white, switch position white. Checo 2.4 in front. Checo lap time 6.2.
Russell 36.7, Norris 36.8.
What you're doing now for tires is very good for us. You increase the pace in 6. It's good to stay where you are. Keep it consistent. And Checo 6.3.
Russell 36.9, Norris 36.7.
Place behind.
Russell behind 6.9.
And tire phase update when you can.
Just for your info, I had more warm-up than expected on hard. More warm-up than expected.
Okay, understood.
Update me on the brakes, please.
So the situation is the same as before, yeah, and overall you are doing a good job managing the issue.
Checo is saying is dropping a bit tire temperature. Tire temperature a bit dropping for Checo. Might be a chance to pass him.
For me, it's bigger overheating.
Information tire life is longer than expected.
We have a live read longer than expected. So keep going like this. Try to take your rhythm. Checo lap time 6.2.
Russell 36.8, Norris behind 36.7.
And div mid +1. Div mid +1 to help you. Checo lap time 6.2.
Update on the brakes, everything stable at the moment. Russell 36.9, Norris 37.0.
Entire phase update when you can. Next straight.
Yeah, 2 to 3. Just we're overheating a bit.
Okay, understood. Checo 6.4. Russell 8 seconds behind. 6.9.
Russell 37.1, Norris 37.0. And brake balance -1, suggestion.
It's all over the place.
Yeah, Charles, we can see it. So overall, you are doing a good job managing the issue.
And focus on brake release turn 8, brake release turn 8.
And flap update when you can.
Okay.
Copy.
And brake release turn 8 to help the balance. And check lap time 6.3. Try to stay close to him, 2.5 in front. We should target 2 seconds in next few laps.
And brake temperature and balance on at the front is getting better.
Well, it's still shit.
Okay, copy. Norris behind 37.0.
So which tire will the Red Bull put next?
They have a new soft and a new medium. I believe new soft.
Yeah, they are pulling away now a bit. I'm overheating a bit.
Understood?
And how many laps you can do at this pace? How many more laps?
5.
And Russell boxed behind for info on the new hard.
And Russell pitted for hard. Gap to Norris behind 2.3. We need to keep this gap.
How many laps to go?
26 laps to go, 26.
Norris lap time 37.2. And try less braking into 13 and carry more speed. That's a suggestion. Turn 13.
I think we can forget about driving now. It's fucking pulling everywhere. I don't know what the car's gonna do every time I brake.
Okay, copy that.
Tire phase update.
They've been informing me about
Yeah, he's stuck behind Fernando at the moment. He's keeping an eye on the tire phase update. Can you can? Tire phase.
Yeah, okay, 2 to 3 still. Just
Okay,
overheating, I'm not there.
I switch
Trying to
great.
recover the tire.
Copy.
Norris just pitted now.
I switch position gray. Check lap time 6.6. And Charles 6.7. He's 11 seconds behind.
And switch position black.
And brake shape -1. Brake shape -1. And try to close a bit the diff to help the balance.
And flap update when you can.
Okay.
Copy. And box now, box.
Box.
And check lap time 6.4.
And it will be K2 off at turn 4. Tight with Bottas, pit exit.
No, you're not reading well what I'm feeling. The brake shape makes the overheating worse.
Okay, understood. And box, Carlos box, pit confirm and box, let me know for flap, just a 0.2 or more.
And Alonso in front still needs to stop.
Pit confirm and box. K2 on,
You could have let me know earlier.
decide the last second. All the brakes and focus on the light. And K2 on.
Norris behind with DRS.
With Russell 7.8 behind. Reset your toys.
And why do we box? Why do we box if Russell is 7 behind? Please explain.
Yeah, just to grab the position on the podium, second place, eventually to force Checo in.
Copy. How many laps to go?
Checo's boxing now.
And good job on Alonso. Next car behind, Russell. The next car in front, Russell.
No, no,
And Checo is boxing for a new soft, 20 laps to go.
Copy.
So now gap to Norris behind, 2.6. Russell in front, 2.9. And brake situation is still stable.
Think about forward brake balance and brake release. And Checo has been instructed for a slow intro. For reference, he's 2 seconds in front, 2.2.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
Let's go
Let me know
optimal
next time I'll
stint.
be in the plan.
Yeah, copy. We decided last second, reset. And we go optimal stint till the end to put pressure.
Russell lap time 35.5. Norris behind, 35.1, and reminder mode yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my right.
Roger that.
And brake shape, +1, suggestion. And left toggle for turn 1, suggestion. Russell 35.5, left toggle turn 1, suggestion.
Please, cars around me.
And easy on traction, out of turn 4 please.
And repeat when you can. Keep going like this. Pace is good.
Face of the cars around me.
Check the first time lap on the new soft 34.8, and behind is Russell 35.5.
And we need secondary KC, position 3. Secondary KC, position 3.
18 laps to go, 18 laps to go. And Russell is 8 seconds behind, 8.1.
As a reference, Sainz lap time 34.7 this last time. Russell lap time in front 35.2, Norris behind 34.9. And brakes still stable, overall good job managing it.
And driver default delta 0 on, driver default delta 0 on. And check lap time 34.3, Russell lap time 35.0,
Russell 35.1, Norris behind 35.1.
For us you can go 1/10 faster in 6 if it makes sense to you. Russell behind 35.0.
In 12, you're happy?
Yeah, in 12 we're happy. As I say, turn 6, 1/10 faster. This time around is good.
And 15 laps to go, 1.5.
When do we expect the car to be quicker than the soft?
I'll come back to you. And in turn 6 you can go even faster than what you just did. Around this lap the hard should be faster than the soft. And check our lap time 4.8, 34.8. What you did in the last 2 laps in turn 6 is very efficient for tires, so keep going that direction.
And SOC 6 available.
And 13 laps to go. And check our lap time 4.8. And sliding speeds are still good for us in turn 6, also with this pace. Good job.
Oh, it's going to be difficult. The brakes are pulling too much from the on.
You are doing a good job on the brakes, so keep pushing.
Checo 4.6.
Good job.
And Checo 34.8.
Russell behind DRS. And brake balance -1 for turn 1, suggestion. Russell still DRS.
From tires numbers, we can increase the pace even more in turn 6 for your reference. And Checo lap time 4.7.
And 10 laps to go. 10 laps.
And 10 laps to go, 10 laps.
Yeah, but I'm overheating now.
Copy it.
Russell lap time behind 35.8. As a reference, Sainz lap time 35.0.
Checo lap time 4.8.
And brake balance -1, suggestion.
Checo lap time 4.9.
The reference, Sainz lap time 35.4.
And Charles is 11.7 behind. Charles lap time 5.3. And 7 laps to go, 7 laps to go. Checo lap time 5.1.
And brake balance +1 only for turn 4.
Any corner to Charles? To approve?
Yeah, Charles lap time 5.4. 5.4. We'll come back to you. And across cars 6, 7 and 12. He is faster than us on the tire saving places.
Sainz lap time 35.3.
The other corners we are faster. And Charles lap time 5.4 is 12 seconds behind. And think about mode race if it makes sense.
Russell behind 35.9.
Checo lap time 5.2.
And 5 laps to go, 5 laps.
And 5 laps to go. There are flashing blues in front of Checo. 3 cars in front to pass for him. It's a good lap. And Charles lap time 5.4, 35.4.
And we need driver default, delta 0 on, delta 0 on.
And Checo lap time 5.8 with blue flag to Ocon. Flashing blues to Ocon, 1.8 in front. And solid blues now, 3 laps to go.
3 laps to go, 3 laps. Sainz lap time 35.3.
And Checo lap time 5.6.
Brake situation is still stable. Sainz lap time 35.4.
You mean it still shit, right?
Yeah, still same issue.
And last lap, think about the shock. Checo lap time 5.5.
And last lap.
And P3, awesome job there. Well done. And this super job.
And P4. Good job managing the issue. And motor slow. And charge button off, please.
Good job, Carlos. Yes. Good job. Thank you, Fred. Good job. We could keep up with the Red Bull today. If we start from here, we go for more. But it's a good start, good test, good preparation. Let's go for it now.
And charge off. And mode slow as well.
So what happened?
So we could see the imbalance between front left and right temperature, and then we could see the pulling and the braking.
We will explain later.
So Max, and then Checo 22 seconds. Then behind you Charles 14 seconds, 15, nearly 15. Then Russell 7 seconds behind Charles, and good pickup please, you can drink. Then Lando P6, then Hamilton P7, Piastri P8, Fernando P9 and Stroll P10. A good pickup there. And you are the driver of the day.
Pim pam.
And also moves as well out there. Enjoy that one.
Me too.
Can you imagine? And enjoy the podium.